There for the Brett Pope galloper. We're all set. 1,000 metres. Racing, Metallic Bell began very fast. Sound of Fury's going quickly. Requisition driving through now. Better Do Good is going up towards the lead and just off the Mac of it. It's over on the inside of Lookers Over. Precious Liberty has gone through inside of McRoy, and 1 3/4 away last is Liquid Dinner. Coming off the side, and the leader is Better Do Good. Just in front on the outside, Metallic Bell. Close up is Requisition. The inside, holding the rail is Sound of Fury's nearly a line of 4. Just behind them, Lookers Over. Akovitz got back on the inside. McRoy tracks into it very strongly. Precious Liberty won off the fence as they come to the turn, and then came Liquid Dinner. Up to the bend. Requisition on the outside, just in front. Better Do Good the outside. On the inside is Sound of Fury. Now Akovitz waits on the run. Precious Liberty's got nowhere to go. McRoy's trying to swing out wider as well. And then came Metallic Bell. Akovitz getting up nearer the inside, but McRoy's coming down the outside. Lookers Over still there. So it's Akovitz with McRoy wide out coming at Akovitz. Akovitz just in front. McRoy dives, wins. McRoy got up and beat Akovitz in third home. Lookers Over. Precious Liberty might have clung on for fourth, but Liquid Dinner has come hard from the back, and then Requisition, and they're followed by Metallic Bell. Leaders got tired, some of them Sound of Fury, and last in Better Do Good. McRoy. Gee, it travelled up well before the turn at the 500. It was bolting. It was finished full of running down the outside. And McRoy at 4:30 and 180 beats 5 Akovitz 104 and 7 Lookers Over at 250, and a good strong win here for Kate Whitten, who's ridden the horse an absolute treat. Got to the outside and was just hanging a shade. Just needed to really find full galloping room to wind up, and that it did. It's really charged. Akovitz got the run, given every chance there by Pike, but couldn't hold off McRoy, who had trialled well leading into this behind Dinah Bell. So McRoy for Bruce Watkins in the club's colours. We're waiting on fourth with Precious Liberty trying to cling on, and Liquid Dinner was coming late. Precious Liberty has hung on. So 6, 5, 7 and 8. 6, 5, 7, 8 numbers here after the running of race number 3. Let's go down to Gareth there and Bruce.
Yes, Bruce Watkins joins us here, and that was a good performance. McRoy off the pace was on, and Kate Whitten gave it a lovely ride.
Yeah, she did, yeah. The little mare, you can see, she's wanting to lay in a bit. Did it in a trial. She did it pretty much all her life, and yeah, there's a worry when she had to come to the outside, but no, Kate rode her a treat, and she was too good.
I think she had her first start, and she trialled really nicely. It was at Melbourne Cup time last year, around that time anyway, and you've always had a big opinion of her, Bruce. Yeah,
no, she's always showed quite a bit, so hopefully she can go on and do a bit better.
Yeah, midweek class today. Do you think you can get her to Saturday and hopefully tasting success on the Saturday here in town?
Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. She's always shown plenty of ability, so yeah, we'll probably give it a go.
Good luck, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Here we go. Bruce Watkins, very good trainer, and McRoy defeats Akovitz and Lookers Over back into third. Precious Liberty fourth. Brett, that was a good performance.
It was, and it was a sort of interesting race how it all panned out with those 4 across the track as they came into the corner. There were more pace in it than I was expecting with this wind. You almost expect that a lot of more jockeys would be looking for cover, but in this situation there were a number of them vying for the lead, and the horses that have finished in the first 4 have been the ones that have been midfield or worse, and that seemed to be the winning trick with the speed up front, that they were just able to finish off strongly.
We talked up the form of Jade McNaught before the first race, but we should be talking up Kate Whitten. That was, well, she is riding in wonderful form. A winner there on Saturday. She took out the Mandurah Cup with Wrinkly, a listed race, and she's just riding with plenty of confidence at the moment. That was a gem of a ride with McRoy. She didn't panic, the pace is on, and she produced this mare just at the right time.
It really was, because the horse didn't make it easy for her. She had to go hands and heels just to keep the horse in a line, because it was wanting to lay in a little. So she's done a wonderful job there just to keep the horse going and get the best out of it. With Akovitz getting the best run of the race, was able to get the run on the rails. She would have been worried that it was going to be able to get up on her, but to Kate's credit, and we speak so much of these jockeys riding in confidence, with confidence, particularly the apprentices, and Kate is definitely an apprentice riding with confidence at the moment. And we'll get her thoughts on McRoy in just a moment as she gets on the scales. Kate, congratulations. The horse didn't make it overly easy for you.
Nah, she has a tendency to sort of want to get back to the rail. I probably should have switched my whip to the left, but she got next to that horse and she went straight, and then she sort of gets in front and she ducks in again. So she doesn't make it easy. She's still learning her caper, but she's got a nice future.
Were you confident throughout the run?
Yeah, she travelled really well. They sort of went hard enough in front that I could just slot in nicely. Left those horses 3 and 4 deep with no one behind them, so it was easy. I just sort of had to get on the back of them and got a gap at the top of the straight and shoot the rest.
Given the headwind today, were you surprised to see so many vying for that lead up front?
It was sort of the tempo of the pace, the race. They were always on paper going to go hard and a lot go forward, so I wasn't really surprised, no.
Well, ultimately, you were able to get the win. Congratulations.
Thank you.